A little bit of an improvement over what we had yesterday, but is this as good as it gets for the entire week? Karen.
Also first at 4, a mother and her twin daughters are found dead, and it looks like a heartbreaking murder-suicide. We have the latest on that investigation. Trump supporters line it up to give the president a boost on a very big night, while a leading Democrat says he's ready for a fight. Paula.
They call themselves Stand Up for Great Lakes, and they're doing that for more than 24 hours. These 3 paddleboarders making a trek across one of the most dangerous of the Great Lakes. We are live from Lake Erie following their mission. These stories and more happening right now on Local 4 First at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, we have tragedy in Kalamazoo as police investigate the deaths of a mother and 2 of her children. 2 bodies were found overnight. Police were searching for another child this morning. That 3rd body has been recovered. Police believe the 44-year-old woman drove her car into the Kalamazoo River with her 9-year-old girls inside. Right now, they are not identifying the mother or those little girls. The investigation is continuing. Tonight at 5, we're going to have a closer look at the disturbing chain of events over the past 17 hours. Investigators from the FBI and Department of Health and Human Services were in Rochester Hills today. They were searching a clinic in connection to a healthcare fraud investigation. Right now, we're working to learn about the exact circumstances of the warrant or what investigators may have actually taken from that business. We're also waiting to hear if any arrests have been made, so stick with Local 4 on that. Summer break barely started, but teachers from all across Michigan started their summer vacation with a road trip to Lansing. Hundreds of teachers took to the streets to fight for education funding. They're demanding more spending and a show of support for Governor Whitmer's plan to fund schools. The protest comes as a national report put Michigan in 37th place when it comes to educating our kids. We could certainly get used to more weather like this today. It has been gorgeous out there, Ben.
Yeah, Karen, a little bit of an improvement as far as the sun goes and as far as temperatures go, too. We're in the mid-70s right now, still no humidity, just a little bit of a breeze in some cases. A lot of spots seeing calm conditions right now. But this may be as good as things get before at least our next chance of rain rolls in here. Could be arriving as soon as tomorrow, but for the rest of tonight, beautiful finish. So patio dinners all over southeast Michigan. Temperatures in the 70s and eventually about 67 at midnight. We will see some warmer temperatures, but we've got plenty of rain chances to discuss in the 7-day forecast, and that's all coming up in a few minutes. Karen?
All right, thank you, Ben. Acting Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan is stepping down amid reports he was involved in a domestic violence incident with his ex-wife and son. Shanahan made that announcement just before his formal nomination went to the Senate. While not addressing the reports specifically, Shanahan cited a painful family situation that could hurt his children. Now, Army Secretary Mark Esper is the new acting chief at the Pentagon. Right now, President Donald Trump leaving Washington for Florida, where he will formally launch his campaign for re-election in 2020. Crowds of loyal supporters will greet the president in what will be another battleground state. Devin Scillian joins us to set the stage for the start of what will be a long campaign.
A long one, already getting underway, and we're 17 months away from Election Day, Karen. This time, Donald Trump no longer, though, a political outsider. He is the incumbent president. While critics and would-be Democratic opponents believe they can defeat him, the president's fiercely loyal supporters want 4 more years, of course. The rally at Orlando's Amway Center doesn't start until 8 o'clock this evening, but crowds began forming yesterday morning, and by midday today they had swelled to thousands. President Trump won Florida in 2016. Hopes to repeat that success next year. Many Democrats, including the primary frontrunner Joe Biden, believe they can beat the president in that very critical state. That is not something that Trump loyalists want to see or hear about.
I think that if we don't get another 4 years with this president, everything that he's done that I think is a positive for this country will just go away.
I plan, and if I'm your nominee, winning Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, believe it or not, and I believe we can win Texas and Florida if you look at the polling data now. Doesn't mean it's a marathon. It's a long way off.
Yeah, the polling data right now isn't going to count for much when we get to November of 2020. That marathon campaign is, of course, going to cover a wide range of issues. Democrats are going to try to focus on things like health care, immigration, one key issue, of course, for the president. Overnight, the president tweeted that he is going to launch an effort next week to round up and deport millions of undocumented immigrants. So far, not clear if that's all talk or if there really is a plan of action. We'll, of course, wait to learn more, perhaps as soon as the rally coming up this evening. Karen, back to you.
All right, thank you, Devin. We'll see you at 5.
You bet.
Here at home, it is a Great Lakes Challenge, and we are on the water as 3 men try to cross Lake Erie on paddle boards. Now, they started their big adventure at Belle Isle Park this morning, and that adventure comes with some challenges. Paula Tutman jumped in a boat to follow them and tells us why they're making this trip.
The Great Lakes is an important resource. Think about it. The state of Michigan, the shores are kissed by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. That's why Local 4 has a huge commitment to covering these paddleboarders, not only from the ground with our photographer, but high above the air with Drone 4, following these paddleboarders as they enter the mouth of Lake Erie, and also with the help and support of the Detroit Yacht Club, following them side by side. The takeoff from Belle Isle this morning. 3 men, their oars, supplies for the next 24-hour trek by water.
I gotta pack my dry bag. So in here I've got a little cooler to put some food. Got some warmer clothes for at night in case it gets cold.
And the sheer drive to do something to protect the Great Lakes. The nonprofit Stand Up for Great Lakes means these men will paddleboard to the mouth of Erie and then make the perilous 60-plus mile trip across. Lake Erie is shallow, temperamental, and seasoned sailors and boaters call her the most dangerous of the 5 Great Lakes.
This one has scared us the most for a long time just because of the choppiness and it can pick up like that, but we feel it's important just because it needs help still.
The paddleboarders have already paddled across Lake Superior, Michigan, and Huron, and they've seen majesty and beauty.
Lake Michigan, we had northern lights, we had the best stars on Superior, we had the Sleeping Bear Dunes we were coming into. We haven't paddled Lake Erie yet, so we don't know what we're going to see.
They've also seen the heartbreak of pollution and algae bloom. But this morning starts off great. The Detroit Fire Department waterboat gives them a water cannon salute.
We got the fire department over there that did their little salute. That was cool.
They stop along the way to make friends, give hats, and promote the Great Lakes. They will pass and be passed by great barges. Local 4 tracks their progress from high above and alongside the paddlers with the support of the Detroit Yacht Club and Bob and Jean Lembach.
This is awesome what these guys are doing.
There's so much going on where it's poisoning the fish, it's poisoning, our waters. Having some more awareness out there, I think that what they're doing is great.
Normally they drink water from where they paddle, but for this 24-hour journey, because of the algae bloom, they must also carry water. They want people to experience the journey with them, help them raise money and awareness for research, celebrate big water. Join the team.
You could do your part, just don't throw stuff in the water.
But we tend to mistreat her a little bit, right? She's sort of been a dumping ground for us historically. So this is a great, very positive way for us to bring attention to Lake Erie, and in particular the harmful algal blooms from some of our pollution that result. And it's time for us to rethink our relationship with this resource.
And what you're looking at right now is superhuman, because these guys have been on the water for about 7 hours. They only take about a 10-minute break every hour. And Jeff, I know you guys faced a little bit of a headwind. That was a little bit tougher. Tell me what you're expecting tonight.
Hopefully this wind calms down. We still have a little bit of a headwind, but it's supposed to die down and be real calm, which would be nice throughout the night.
You guys have been dodging some barges, a little bit of pollution, not a lot. You've been pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Water looks really clear. We've seen a few dead fish here and there, and had a freighter come real close to us, so I had to go up and deal with their wake. But besides that, it's been really nice.
Hey, you guys are terrific. Seriously, we really appreciate this. Safe journey, safe paddling to you. Of course, they're raising money for research, so we're going to put a link on all of our social media platforms for you as well. Really, what they're doing is absolutely incredible. They expect to make shorefall sometime tomorrow around noon, and then they say they're going to sleep, probably, for a couple of days. Karen?
I can imagine. I just can't believe they're going to be on the water that long and dealing with all those elements. We wish them the best of luck. Thank you, Paula. But right now, we do have a Local 4 update on a story that Paula brought us back on June 6th. The student-built home is on its way to a new location. Paula showed us the new home constructed by students at Oakland School's Technical Campus Northeast. It took them more than 7,500 hours, over 8 months to build that 3-bedroom home. Well, now the house is moving to its new location on Sterling Street in Pontiac, where someone will eventually move in. Congratulations to everyone involved, something you should most definitely be proud of. Still ahead, it is the police confrontation many people are talking about this afternoon. Today, we have new video of what happened before things got ugly. We'll show you that next. With a devastating conspiracy theory, we also have a judge's ruling connected to the Sandy Hook School massacre. And later, this YouTube star says he's taking over Hell, Michigan. The story, the protest behind this photo that's going viral. Trending stories less than 15 minutes away.